Identify the tissue shown in the diagram and match with its characteristics and its location. Skeletal muscle shows variations and closely attached with the bones. Skeletal muscle shows striations, ये क्या है, and closely attached with the bones of the limbs. Smooth muscles show branching found in walls of the heart. Cardiac muscles, unbranched muscles. Cardiac muscles तो नहीं है, striated muscles भी नहीं है. These are skeletal muscles. The muscle is a specialized tissue which is originated from. The muscle is a specialized tissue which is originated from. The muscle is a specialized tissue which is originated from connective, नहीं, epithelial, connective, muscular, connective tissue, muscular tissue, mesoderm. Intercalated disc is present in cardiac muscle. Striated muscle. Cardiac muscle is striated, but skeletal muscle is also striated. Which intercalated disc नहीं दी. Which of the following muscle fibers do not show striations and taper at both ends? Muscles involved in the movement of arm are muscles involved in the movement of arm are striated, smooth. These are skeletal muscles. Striated, unstriated, cardiac. Yeah. The packing cells around the neurons in neural tissue is called neuroglial cell. Units of neuron system are neurons. Which pair of structures distinguish a nerve cell from other cells? Which pair of structures distinguish a nerve cell from other cells? Vacuoles and fibers, nucleus and mitochondria, perikaryon and dendrites, flagellum and medullary sheath. The nerve cell do not possess axon, dendrites, nerve endings, adhering junctions. Nissl granules are present in dash part of the neurons. Nissl granules are present in dash part of the neuron. There are cyton, axon. Axon is that part, synaptic node. Neuroglia is to protect neurons, support neurons, neuroglia make up more than 1/2 of volume of neural tissue. They protect, support, all of the above. Select the incorrectly matched pair from following neurons from the following. So there is incorrectly matched pair from following: neurons, nerve cells, fibroblast, areolar tissue. Chondrocytes, smooth muscle cells. Four healthy people in their 20s got involved in injuries resulting in damage and death of few cells of the following. Which of the cells are least likely to be replaced by new cells? Neurons don't show. Most of the neurons of our body are unipolar, bipolar, multipolar. Myelin sheath is produced by Schwann cells and oligodendrocytes. Which of the following is CNS च ते Schwann cells myelin sheath PNS च बनाते हैं. Which of the following is not correctly matched? A क्या है? Dendrite fibers. B क्या है? Nissel granules. B तो ठीक है. Not correctly matched. C क्या है? Schwann cell. और D क्या है? Node of Ranvier. Which is not true about neuroglial cells? It makes up 50%. Is not true. Which is not true about neuroglial cells? It makes up more than 50% volume of the nervous tissue. Which is not true about neuroglial cells? This is true. It helps in support and packaging. It is excitable. Which of the following statement is not correct regarding neural tissue? It exerts the greatest control over the body responsiveness to changing conditions. It exerts the greatest control over body responsiveness to changing conditions. Which of the following statement is not correct regarding neural tissue? It exerts the greatest control over body's responsiveness to changing conditions. It exerts greatest control over the body's responsiveness. Which of the following statement is not correct regarding neural tissue? It exerts the greatest control over the body's responsiveness to changing conditions. Chondrocytes, the unit of neural system, are excitable cells. Cockroach belong to the phylum Arthropoda. Which of the following is cockroach? Periplaneta americana. Dorsal sclerite in cockroach is known as dorsal sclerite in cockroach is known as sternum pleurite या turgum. Sternum. Head of cockroach is triangular, hypognathous, formed by fusion of 6 segments. Female cockroach lacks anal cerci, anal styles. 4 wings in cockroach arise from prothorax, mesothorax. Which of the following features is used to identify male cockroach from female caudal styles? Caudal style, anal styles. Presence of a boat-shaped sternum on the 9th abdominal segment. Seventh is boat-shaped. 4 wing with darker tegmina. Presence of anal cerci. Caudal style. Caudal style के च पढ़िया भाई. Exoskeleton of Periplaneta is protected due to head of cockroach is formed by the fusion of. Why head of cockroach can move easily in all directions? Body of cockroach is segmented and divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. Thorax ਹੁੰਦਾ cockroach ਦਾ. The head capsule of the cockroach bears two eyes. The first pair of wings in cockroaches, the first pair of compound eyes. First pair of wings in cockroaches arise from mesothorax and then metathorax. Forewings of the cockroach are known as tegmina. Turga, sterna and pleura of cockroach body are joined by arthrodial membrane. Three one one 342 3211 11 23213 23213 16th 434144 434144 22 44133 44133 223344 223344 33 32313 32313 38 43214 43214 Dorsal sclerite in cockroach is known as turgum. Dorsal sclerite in cockroach is known as turgum. How many hepatic CK are present at the junction? Hepatic CK are present at the junction of foregut and midgut. 4 से 6 hepatic CK. In cockroach, esophagus continues into the In cockroach, absorption of digested food occurs inside the absorption of digested food occurs absorption किचन दिया In cockroach, heart comprises of 4-chambered heart. Hemolymph in cockroach is devoid of respiratory pigment. The heart receives blood from the sinuses through ostia. Heart receives blood from sinuses through aorta. Aliary muscles ਤੇ ਉਹ ਆ ਗਏ ਨਾ, ਤੇ hemocoelous cavity through ostia. Aliary muscles play an important role in circulation of blood, respiration, body movement, peristalsis. In cockroach, air from atmosphere enters by tracheoles, yes, spiracles. How many pairs of spiracles are found in cockroach? Thus, opening of spiracles is regulated by valves. Opening of spiracles is regulated by sphincters की valve. Malpighian tubules are present at the junction of midgut and hindgut. Which one is correct option for the given diagram? This is B is tongue. B is hypopharynx. ये रहा. Which among the following is differentiated into ileum, colon and rectum? Hindgut. Select the correct sequence of organs in the alimentary canal of cockroach starting from. So we have pharynx, esophagus, crop, gizzard, crop तो बाद gizzard, ileum, colon, rectum. यहाँ gizzard पहले है, pharynx, esophagus, gizzard, crop, gizzard. The given figure is related with the head region of cockroach. Identify A to F with the correct combination of options. A to F. A क्या है? Oscillus. B क्या है? Compound eye. फिर इसके बाद C शो ही नहीं कर रहा है. Given below are the features of alimentary canal of cockroach. Pharynx, esophagus, A क्या है? salivary gland, crop, gizzard, D Malpighian tubules और E क्या है? cecum. D Malpighian tubules, When a person breathes air through a tube directly into the tracheotomy, it may lead to serious lung crushing and infection due to cooling effect, drying effect, non-filtering effect. Lung crushing and infection due to non-filtering. Which of the following volume is not included in vital capacity? Which of the following volume is not included in vital capacity? The breathing rate of a normal, healthy man is 12 to 16 times per minute. Value of tidal volume is 6 to 8,000 per minute. The volume of air remaining in the lungs even after a forceful expiration is tidal volume, residual volume, inspiratory reserve volume. If a person exhales out forcibly by applying all his efforts, what will be the pulmonary volume inhaled by him immediately under normal condition without applying any extra effort? TV plus IRB. Forceful expiration, so it will be ERV and TV. So it will be TV and ERV. Match the following column. Tidal volume C. First का C. Inspiratory reserve volume A. Third is expiratory reserve volume B. Vital capacity of our lung is total lung capacity minus residual volume. Which of the following volume or capacity of lung cannot be measured directly by spirometer? Functional residual capacity is TV and ERV. Total lung capacity. Functional residual total lung capacity is complete total. Residual volume. Functional residual capacity is TV and ERV. It's only reserve capacity. TV plus ERV, that is capacity. It's only residual volume. Volume of air that will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration is about. Volume of air that will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration is about. Normal expiration is about 1100. उस तो बाद 1100 1000 है 1000 तो 1200 ਤੇ 1100 इन्ना तो रहता ही है नॉर्मल एक्सपीरेशन ERV ਦਾ 1100 ਤੇ रेजिडुअल ਦਾ Which of the following changes occur in diaphragm and intercostal muscles when expiration of air takes place? Changes occur in diaphragm and intercostal muscles. expiration of air, external intercostal muscles relax and diaphragm contracts. External intercostal muscle contracts and diaphragm, they both will relax in expiration because it's passive. Factors affecting the rate of diffusion are pressure gradient, solubility, and thickness. All of the above. Mark the true statement among the following with reference to normal breathing. Inspiration is a passive, whereas expiration is passive. The total thickness of diffusion membrane is less than equal to 1 mm. And dash in pulmonary volume to less than, which forces air from into the lungs. So we are going for inspiration. Outside to move into the lungs. Inspiration, outside and inspiration. Outside and inspiration. During expiration, the diaphragm becomes dome shaped. The volume of anatomical dead space air is 150 ml. Four, 1, 2, 4. 4, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. 12th, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 17th, 4, 3, 4. Which of the following volume or capacity of lungs cannot be measured directly by the spirometer? That is all of the above. Read the following features. It is double layered and covers the lungs. Covers the lung. Pleura. Fluid between inner layer is in contact with the lungs. That's pleura. Alveoli and their ducts form the respiratory or exchange part of respiratory system. Alveoli and their ducts form the respiratory or exchange part of respiratory system. The structure which does not contribute to the breathing movement in mammals is ribs, intercostal muscle, larynx. The process by which oxygen-rich atmospheric air is drawn in and is released out is called pulmonary ventilation or breathing. Mammalian lung have numerous alveoli. For mammalian lung have numerous alveoli for increasing volume of inspired air. Mammalian lung have numerous alveoli for mammalian lungs have numerous alveoli for increasing volume of inspired air, keeping the increased number of muscles to provide greater increasing surface area for gaseous diffusion. Numerous alveoli. The anatomical setup of lungs in thorax is such that any change in the volume of the anatomical setup of lungs in thorax is such that any change in the volume of the anatomical setup of lungs in thorax is such that any change in the volume of the thoracic cavity will be reflected into the pulmonary cavity. During swallowing, glottis can be covered by a thin elastic cartilaginous flap called the epiglottis. To prevent the entry of food into larynx, trachea is its straight tube extending up to trachea cavity, mid-thoracic cavity, and then divides into right and left primary bronchi. Approximately dash alveoli are present in both the lungs. 300. Cartilaginous rings in trachea are incomplete at dorsal surface. Ventrally, they are complete dorsal. Conducting part of the respiratory system comprises external nostrils up to terminal bronchioles. The thoracic chamber is formed dorsally by the vertebral column, ventrally by the sternum, laterally by the ribs, and on the lower side by dome-shaped diaphragm. Which of the following statement is false? The conducting part of respiratory system. The conducting part of false we have to calculate. The conducting part of respiratory system transports the atmospheric air to alveoli. Conducting part of the respiratory system clears it from foreign particle, humidifies, brings it to exchange of respiratory system. Exchange part of the respiratory system is the actual site at which oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange takes place. None of the above is false. Respiratory or exchange part of the respiratory system comprises alveoli and the ducts. Wall of alveoli is composed of simple squamous epithelium. The trachea is lined with ciliated simple squamous epithelium. Trachea is lined with simple squamous epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, pseudostratified ciliated epithelium. Diffusion membrane consists of squamous epithelium of alveoli, endothelium of alveolar capillaries, and basement membrane between them. Inspiration occurs when intrapulmonary pressure is lower than atmospheric pressure. During inspiration, the volume of thoracic cavity increases because of contraction of diaphragm muscle and external muscle relaxation, contraction of diaphragm and contraction of diaphragm and external intercostal muscles. Expiration occurs due to relaxation of diaphragm and external intercostal muscles. What happens to the volume of pulmonary cavity when there is an increase in the volume of thoracic chamber? What happens to the volume of pulmonary cavity when there is an increase in the volume of thoracic chamber? What happens to the volume of pulmonary cavity when there is an increase in the volume? It increases. Volume of thoracic chamber increases, pulmonary cavity increases. Diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscular structure. Which separates thoracic cavity from abdominal cavity. What happens when pressure within the pulmonary cavity is higher than the atmospheric pressure? Pressure within the pulmonary is higher than the atmospheric pressure, expulsion of air. Which of the following statement is not true? Forceful expiration is an active process. Which of the following statement is not true? Forceful expiration is an active process. Mammals have negative pressure breathing. Internal intercostal and abdominal muscles are muscles of forceful inspiration. This is true. Respiration excretes carbon dioxide, water, etc. Forceful expiration is an active process. Mammals have negative pressure breathing. Forceful expiration is an active process. Three, 1, 1, 4, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3. million alveoli present in both the lungs. 700 million नहीं, they have 300 million. 421 342 18th 112323 112323 is not true. Internal, intercostal and abdominal muscles are muscles of forceful inspiration. हाँ. Arrange the given steps of respiration in the sequence of event they occur. Diffusion of gases. Fourth. 4-1. Fourth one. Arrange the given steps of expiration in the sequence of event occurring first. Arrange the given steps. Arrange the given steps of expiration in the sequence of event occurring first. Relaxation of the diaphragm and sternum. Arrange the given steps of expiration in the sequence of event occurring first. Arrange the given steps of expiration in the sequence of event occurring first. Relaxation of diaphragm and sternum. Reduction of pulmonary volume. Expulsion of air from the lungs. Increasing intrapulmonary pressure. Choose the correct option. Arrange the given steps of expiration in the events occurring first. Relaxation of diaphragm and sternum. Reduction of increase in intrapulmonary pressure. Relaxation of diaphragm and sternum. 1, 2, 4, 3. Additional muscles in the abdomen. Lungs are made up of air-filled sacs. The alveoli, they do not collapse even after forceful expiration because of residual volume. Total lung capacity is RV, ERV, TV and IRV. Vital capacity plus residual volume. Value of pCO2 in atmospheric air. Value of pCO2 in atmospheric air. Alveoli is very low. And pulmonary vein respectively is value of partial pressure, high PO2 and low pCO2 in atmospheric air, alveoli and pulmonary vein respectively is. ये थोड़ा अजीब है. Value of pCO2 in atmospheric air, alveoli and pulmonary vein respectively is. There is in pulmonary vein, right? So high PO2 and low pCO2 है. इतना चाहिए. Value of pCO2 in atmospheric air, alveoli and tissues respectively. In tissues, pCO2 in atmospheric air 0.3 mmHg. In alveoli it is 40 mmHg and in tissues it is 45. वापस 40 हो जाएगा. pCO2 की वैल्यू रहती है. अब 104 तो 95 में था. Oxygen binds with hemoglobin of RBC to form oxyhemoglobin. oxygen molecule binds to iron, that is heme part of hemoglobin. A graph is plotted between PO2 and percentage saturation of hemoglobin with oxygen is known as. A graph is plotted between PO2 and percentage saturation of HB with O2 is known as oxygen dissociation curve. Solubility of carbon dioxide is 20 to 25 times higher than that of oxygen. Value of PO2 in alveoli is 104 and tissues में ऑक्सीजन कितनी है 40. 95 से अगर 40 हो जाएगी ना. Which are the three main layers that form the diffusion membrane? Thin squamous epithelium of alveoli, basement membrane, endothelium of alveolar capillaries, and the basement membrane. Percentage of oxygen transported in dissolved form through plasma is about 3%. How many oxygen molecules can bind with single molecule of hemoglobin? 4. Carbon dioxide binds to globin. I know globin. Which enzyme is present in high concentration in RBCs? 1 2 3 1 4 1 1 2 3 1 4 1 4 3 1 3 2 4 3 1 3 2 12 3 2 2 3 2 3 3 2 2 3 2 3. Which factor affects the dissociation of oxygen from hemoglobin? Which factor affects the dissociation of oxygen from hemoglobin? pH, PO2, PCO2, temperature, everything. Which of the following condition is not responsible for shifting of curve towards left? It's not responsible. लेफ्ट की तरफ शिफ्ट हो रहा है, यानी कि PCO2 is less, high PO2, high H positive concentration. This one. Low PCO2, low pH, low temperature. H positive concentration has increased. High H positive ion concentration, low temperature, low PCO2 and high PO2. Which factors favor the binding of carbon dioxide with hemoglobin in tissues? High skin of man cannot act as respiratory organ because it is dry, it is not thin, it is not permeable to oxygen and carbon dioxide. All of the above. Number of Number of alveoli in the human beings has been estimated to be approximately 300 billion. oxygen per million. Number of alveoli in the human lungs has been estimated to be approximately 600 million. 300 each. 600 million. बिलियन तो नहीं है भाई. The amount of oxygen transported by 1 liter of blood under stenosis condition is approximately. The amount of oxygen transported by 1 liter of blood. The amount of oxygen transported by 1 liter of blood under strenuous condition is. When you hold your breath, which of the following gas changes in blood would first lead to urge to breathe? Rising carbon dioxide and falling oxygen concentration. Rising carbon dioxide concentration. The figure given below shows small part P alveolar cavity, main site of exchange of respiratory gases. ठीक तो है. Partial pressure of CO2 is minimum in the. Which of the following does not shift the oxyhemoglobin? Which of the following does not shift the oxyhemoglobin dissociation curve to the right? Does not shift the increase in pH, increased carbon dioxide, increased temperature, and increased to 3 dpg. pH increases, H positive concentration decreases. यानी कि H positive concentration decrease. Yes. The partial pressure of oxygen is equal to. The partial pressure of oxygen is equal to. In atmospheric air and alveoli. Oxygenated blood. The hemoglobin content per 100 ml of blood of a normal healthy individual is 16 grams. Bohr effect, a rise in level of PCO2 or fall in pH decreases the oxygen affinity of hemoglobin. Decrease in level of reading the following statement, select the correct one. The H positive released from carbonic acid combines with hemoglobin to form hemoglobin acid. Oxyhemoglobin from carbonic acid. Oxyhemoglobin of erythrocytes is alkaline. More than 70% of carbon dioxide transported from the tissues to lungs in the form of carbamino compounds. नहीं, bicarbonate. This is wrong. In a healthy person, the hemoglobin content is more than. No, this is wrong. Acidic. Reduction in pH of blood will. pH decreases, reduce the blood supply to brain, decrease the affinity of hemoglobin with oxygen. Which of the following conditions are found in the alveoli of lungs? There is high PO2, low PCO2, 1, 2. High H positive. Carbon dioxide is carried by. Carbon dioxide is high PO2 and low PCO2 and Carbon dioxide is carried by hemoglobin. Carbon dioxide is carried by hemoglobin as carbaminohemoglobin. Dissociation of carbon dioxide from carbaminohemoglobin takes place when? Takes place when carbon dioxide in alveoli is less in alveoli and CO2 is high in alveoli. Carbonic anhydride. Approximately 70% of carbon dioxide absorbed by blood will transported to the lungs as bicarbonate ions. A specialized center known as respiratory rhythm center regulates the respiration. It is located in the pons region of middle of. Which substance, when present in high level, can activate the chemosensitive area? The chronic disorder in which alveolar walls are damaged due to cigarette smoking is emphysema. Which of the following is not a symptom of asthma? Difficulty in breathing, wheezing sound, alveolar walls are damaged, inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles. This is the inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles. 144424. 144424. The amount of in 100 ml of blood. Seventh, 331144. 331144. 112421. 112421. 312323. 3123. Breathing and exchange of gases again. We skipped. The process of exchange of oxygen from the process of exchange of oxygen is called breathing. The respiratory organs vary. Process of oxygen from atmosphere with carbon dioxide produced by the cells is called respiration. Breathing and respiration. Utilization of oxygen as respiration. The respiratory organs vary in different animals due to their nutrition, habitat and level of organization. Which of the following are the respiratory organs of insects? Trachea. Which animal among the following respires via buccal cavity, bibuccal cavity, moist skin and lungs? Respiratory organs in aquatic arthropod like crayfish, prawn, mollusks. Gills. Aquatic arthropods. Which of the following has no specialized respiratory structure? Annelida. The respiratory organs used in crab, king crab. We have salmon is a salamander, salmon is a fish, and is there also skin. The respiratory organ used in pulmonary respiration. The respiratory organs used in pulmonary respiration. Cutaneous respiration takes place through which of the following animals used their moist cuticle for gaseous exchange? From the names.